G'day, it's Rob here again. Well, yesterday I had to do some work with my trusty reciprocating saw. And these are magic machines, these are awesome. Anyway, I had to make a 7-foot cut in concrete, reinforced concrete or cement fibreboard. It was actually reinforced with asbestos too. So I had to wear all the safety gear and wet it all down, but doing it with this, it kept the dust down to an absolute minimum. There was very little dust, whereas if I'd used a friction disc, well, it would have been a terrible mess. But the problem was, I didn't have a tungsten tip blade for it, so I used a couple of demolition blades I had, and it did the job, but it's worn the teeth blunt. In fact, it's worn the tops off the teeth on some of them. So I'm coming close on the blades, and you can have a look at them. You can see here the tops of the teeth have been, they should look like that, but they're all ground down from the cement. And the same with this one. The teeth should look like that, but they're all half worn away. So, I mean, you know, I've got lots of other blades, and these aren't real cheap to buy if you buy them locally. You get them off the internet, they're pretty cheap. But I thought, you know, I reckon you could probably just resharpen those with a little friction disc, a little cutting disc, you know, because all you've got to do is come in on the front side on an angle, the same as you'd do with a chainsaw, and just use the disc, come in like this, and being a coarse pattern like a demolition blade, I mean, at the end of it you might finish up with something you could use for woodwork or just rough sawing, you know. The blades really probably, I think, will come up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try this today, see if it works. I'm going to try sharpening these, and with my air die grinder and a friction disc, we'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. Looking at these teeth, I mean, they've got a set, obviously. I mean, that's as blunt as hell. And I'm going to come in on the edge of it. So, I mean, these teeth are new, they're unmarked. But these ones down here. So we'll give it a go and just have to take it out careful, see it goes. Well, here you go, and that's got plenty of sharpness in it. It feels sharp and aggressive, and before it was just dead dull. I think that will cut. I mean, it may not be a pretty job, and it's probably a bit, you know, a bit rough and ready, but I think it would be good enough for demolition work. So, well, I just got to do a little bit up the nose. I'll pan out and show you how I did it exactly. When I came in and did this, I came in with the disc on an angle like that, which is, I don't know, what's that, I suppose 45 degrees. And I cut down basically like that originally on the first pass, just cut down to put some more depth back into the gullets because they were all a bit shallow. And then on the second and third pass, I came in on the same angle, but I pulled back with the disc against the front of the tooth, ground away the front of the tooth so I could get rid of that rolled over tip. There's still enough back rake on them that they should cut. I haven't come in and done the, I mean, you could actually come in and dress the back side of the tooth as well, but I think this will be okay. I think there's still enough relief for it to work. So yeah, we'll give it a go and see if it does work. To try this out, we'll use a bit of old Oregon. This is a bit of 100 by 100, I think. What is it? Yeah, 100 by 100 Oregon. So it should go through that, I reckon. We'll give it a go. Hey, there you go. It works. So, it did the job. It sliced through that in pretty quick time. I think that's okay. So yeah, there you go. Looks like you can sharpen up your crappy old blades with a die grinder, a little friction disc. I reckon if I put a bit of top relief, a bit of back relief on them as well, I think they'd cut even better. I think they need a bit. I'll do that. I'll try that. Put a bit of back relief on, then we'll have another go. Let's give her a go. Well, there you go. Scroogey old Bob saved some more money by recycling his saw blades. Did a nice clean cut, right? No problem. Beautiful. So that was, yeah, that was pretty quick the way it cut through that. So there you go. You don't have to rush out and buy some new blades. You can just recycle the ones you've got. They may not be pretty, but they work. Okay, well that's it from me. See you next time. Cheers.